She's on the rise. She's got the tea from day till night, discussing music, news, and so much more. You gotta listen to what she's got in store. It's Keke's Talk.
Hello, everyone. How you guys are doing? I hope you're having an amazing day. Okay, and I'm sorry, you hear me smacking in the background. Probably not very professional, but I'm up here eating strawberries. Why I decided to do a podcast. So I guess you could call this a Wednesday strawberry day, okay? And I might actually do that. I don't know. These strawberries are good. It's really good. I'm sorry I'm smacking. But I have not did a podcast with you guys for forever. And I'm working on consistency because I'm juggling a lot, doing a lot, but I'm doing things to try to help myself, help my kids, as well as doing things to help my community in any way I can, okay? Sorry, I'm up here drinking as well. Okay, so the purpose of this podcast is I want to talk about something that's been on my mind, okay? Because my podcast, I want it to be nothing but about positivity. And I want it to be uplifting and helpful and beneficial, to help regarding helping you have better credit scores, but not just about having better credit scores, about helping you create that financial wealth to help better yourself as your family. And so I'm all about that. So if I've learned something, or if I'm aware of something, I don't mind sharing it to others if it's helpful and beneficial. Okay. So I just want to say that because that's something that I truly believe in also. So another thing that I honestly, without a doubt is I am definitely a believer of God, of Jehovah God, and Jesus, okay? Jesus Christ. And so you're going to hear me talk about religion a lot, okay? In my podcast, okay? And if it offends you, I understand. So these are the things that you will hear in my podcast, okay? And I will talk about it. And the reason why I'm bringing it up now is because this is what today's episode is really going to be about. And by the way, I have a Joel Osteen book. So everything that I'm going to talk about is actually from his book. So if you don't have his book, definitely get it. He has so many books, but this particular book that I will be, doing my whole topic really on is called Daily Readings from Think Better, Live Better. And this is a Joel Osteen book. I did purchase this from Mardell's, but of course you can probably go on Amazon and get that book. And I actually forgot how much I paid for this book. I actually got it on a bargain deal. I think, because I still got the sticker that says bargain deal. So I actually got this at a low price. But go on Amazon, and I'm pretty much sure you can find it there and purchase it, and it shouldn't be too bad of a price, okay? But definitely pick up Joel Osteen, okay? I'm not going to read the whole entire book. I promise you I'm not. Actually, it's just one particular page that I'm going to really reference my whole podcast on for this particular episode, because it's something that that we do on a constant basis, and personally, even including myself. Okay, so the topic that I want to talk about is the battle takes place in your mind. So what I mean by that is, and what I mean by that is that our mindset. If we have a negative mindset, if our mindset is just straight negative, if we have nothing but thinking negative, speaking negative, most of the time your results is going to turn out negative. And you I don't know about that. But it's true. Think about it. If you wake up on a good note, automatically wake up and you thinking nothing but positivity, usually your day turn out pretty positive for the most part. For the most part. I'm going to say for the most part. Usually. Okay, and not only that, but if you find yourself where you've said, hey, I'm going to, I'm like, if you set a goal for yourself about how you're going to, make enough money to either buy your child a birthday gift or have enough money to have a birthday party for them, or even for yourself, like if you say, hey, look, I want to buy myself a gift, and I'm gonna save enough money to do exactly that. Hold on for a minute, y'all. I don't even know if y'all hear me at the moment. Okay, yeah, y'all can hear me. Sorry. But yeah, so if you buy yourself, so say for example, you went to the mall and you saw some pair of shoes that you must have, and your birthday is about to come up. What do? You set goals to figure out ways of how you can come up to get those shoes. Those shoes might cost. I'm just gonna throw a price quote out there, $175. So you have to come up with $175 to go back to the mall to purchase those shoes. And you managed to do that. Why? You set goals for yourself and you thought positive. You didn't say, oh man, there's no way I'm gonna get that $175. There's no way I'm gonna get those shoes. Just forget it. I'm just over it. And then that's that. You saw some shoes, you set goals in place, you took action, and you went back to the mall and made it happen. So as simple as that, you did. So you can do that with things that are long-term goals, as far as being able to, like if you want to get a house, or if you want to get a car, or if you want to get your own business, whatever your long-term goal is, you can accomplish that goal by just setting it and creating a plan for it and take action and make it happen. Okay, simple as that. Okay, we do it for simple things and without even realizing. I personally do it for simple things without realizing it, and then find myself struggling when it comes to long-term goals. We got to stop that. We got to stop that. And not only that, we are our own enemy. I mean, let's just keep it 100. We are our own personal enemy, because we sabotage our own selves when when it comes to long-term goals. So, oh, that's never going to happen because I don't have the funds to make it happen. Well, I guess you're not. You pretty much already said it with words that it's not going to happen, because it's just not going to happen. And usually what happened is the exact thing that you said, it usually come out true. Why? Because you already set it in place. You already said, hey, this is not going to happen because I don't have the funds. It's just not going to happen. And it's not going to happen because you said it. Versus if you said, hey, look, I'm going to get that house. I'm going to get me and my kids, or me and my husband, or whoever, out of the house we're currently in and into a brand new house, with all the things that we want. It's going to happen, and set up a time frame, whether if it's 3 months, a year, 2 years from now. If you do things like that, usually it most likely will happen. Why? Because you kept a positive mindset. And we got to start doing these things, guys, including myself. We have to. It's one of those, if you really want to better yourself type of things, then these are the things that we're going to have to start practicing in order to make that happen. Okay. And so, speaking of that, I am on page 39 of Joel Osteen. So if you happen to listen to my podcast again, and if you've purchased the Joel Osteen book, or maybe you already have it. If you already have it, that's awesome. I'm on page 39. So everything that my episode is talking, that I'm specifically talking about, is directly off of on page 39 and page 40. Okay. So that kind of gives you an idea of what I'm referencing to on this whole entire podcast episode. Okay. So just keep that in mind. But like I said, the title, if actually on his page, is called "The Battle Takes Place in Your Mind." And I thought when I read this, I'm like, okay, this would be a perfect podcast episode to talk about, just because I'm always talking about mindset, keeping a positive mindset, keeping a positive circle, keeping people, keeping focus on staying positive. Those are things that you have to do. Keep speaking affirmations, just all those things, guys. They really do matter, and they really are important, and they really are beneficial towards your life. Okay. So, in this scripture, I'm going to go ahead and read a scripture. Scripture reading Isaiah chapter 62. You will be called by a new name that the mouth of the Lord will bestow. You will be a crown of splendor in the Lord's hand, and a royal diadem, and I'm probably not saying that correctly, y'all, and I apologize, in the hand of your God. So Isaiah chapter 62, verse 2 through 3, okay? So please correct me. You're more than welcome to correct me on my Facebook page. I have a Keke's Talk Facebook page. You can reference to this episode if I, because I know I did not pronounce that correctly. I do like to be corrected, okay? So you can correct me. But in a nice way, of course, not in a rude way, okay? But anyway, so what I just basically read is, you will be called by a new name that the mouth of the Lord will bestow. Okay. So, you will be a crown of splendor in the Lord's hand. Okay. So, basically, you have to, what it comes down to is that you will be giving a new name, a new outlook on things, a new name, okay, by the mouth of the Lord. And and so just read that for yourself. I don't want to it's kind of hard because I don't want to force my beliefs or anything like that. So I'm kind of being hesitant on as to how I say this or go about how I say it. But at the end of the day, keep a positive mindset over your life. Keep a positive mindset on your goals, your dreams, your kids' dreams and goals. Just stay positive. Don't speak any negativity, because that can hurt you in the long run. Not help you, but hurt you. Okay. So also, I'm not going to be reading all the way through Joel Osteen's book, because you have to purchase the book to be able to do that. But I did want to take note, or I did want to kind of reference to this book, just because a lot of, like I said, I was thinking of I'm not thinking, but usually I always talk about keeping a positive mindset. And so just remember what I'm saying here, okay? Let's see here. I'm going to read the today's thought, though, in the book. And this is on page 40. It says, whatever label you are wearing, you are going to become what the label says. You are giving the thought the power to shape and control how you live, okay? So whatever label you are wearing, okay, keep that in mind. Whatever label you are wearing, you are going to become what the label says. So what does that mean? That means if you're going out presenting yourself in a certain kind of way, and it can be a bad way or a good way, either way, you're going to become that label. Okay, so for example, usually when a female dress provocative, like if she's dressing pretty revealing, she's dressing where she's showing her cleavage, her skirt is up so high, and usually what is she's attracting when she's dressed like that? She's usually attracting, of course, she's going to be attracting all the men's, of course. Not all men's. I take that back. Not all men's. But she's going to be attracting a lot of the men's that are going to come her direction and start flirting with her, messing with her, trying to get her attention, asking her for her phone number, asking her, could they go out? Could they do this? Could they do that? Either way, they automatically got the assumption that she's that type of girl that they can do what? Probably most likely, she's going to be that type of girl they think that she's going to be pretty easy. Okay, I'm just trying to put it out there politely. Okay, pretty easy. Okay, does that mean she's really that way? Probably not. Keep in mind, go back, females. I'm talking to you ladies, because I've had this speech over my teenage years or even my childhood, a little bit of my childhood, but majority of my teenage years, where our parents talked to us about how we dress. Like how you dress. How you dress, how you dress is going to affect that's going to affect your outcome in life, and that's going to determine who you're going to draw close to you. Okay, I had this speech a lot of times about, okay, you can't wear this, you can't wear that, you only can wear this, you only can wear that. But what my mom was preparing me, and my dad too, but my mom especially was preparing me, is you cannot dress provocative. You can't dress revealing, because you only going to attract the people that you don't want to attract. If you're not that type of person, but you're dressing that way, you're going to draw people that you do not want into your life. But you're going to attract those people, because those are the people that are more I don't know what the word I want to say. They are the ones more likely to come your direction, because that's what their desire. That's what they like. They like that type. So you're gonna draw the people that you do not want into your life. So like I was using an example of a lady that would go out and she's happen to walk outside, she could be walking. I won't really well. I'm just gonna say she could be walking to the store or whatever, going to the store. But if she's dressing revealing, and she's showing her cleavage and everything, she is going to get a lot of whistles and a lot of guys trying to bother her and stuff. But the guys that she may not even want, the guys that she may be, that she's not really attracted to, those are the guys that's going to be attracted to her, because they see her as being easy. Does that mean that she's that type of character or that person? Probably not. She probably not at all. She might be a very, very strict person that's against all of that, and she's really not that way. That might not be actually determining who she is, but by her appearance, that what make her or label her that way. Even if she's not that way, she may not even be that way at all, but her label would make her that way based off of her appearance. So you get it. So hopefully I explained that in better clarity. I know I went through all of that just to say what I just said just now. So hopefully that gives you better clarity, and hopefully you kind of get in the picture and where I'm going with this whole episode and this whole topic right now. Okay. So that is with everything in life, y'all. Okay. It's just keep that in mind. What your appearance shows is what your label, what will determine your label, will become your label. Okay. So remember that. You're given the thought, the power, the shape, and control how you live. So you are given that power, y'all. Your mindset. You are given. So no one can say, hey, such and such, or I'm just gonna throw a name out there. So hey, Tom, you're gonna be ruthless. You're not gonna amount to anything. You're gonna be nothing. You can say you could tell that person, hey, you are a liar. I don't, that's not me. That's not what I'm gonna become at all. Or you don't even say you don't even have to say you're a liar. You could just say, well, maybe that's how you feel, but I know me and I know what I can do. Okay. And what I can do speaks power, speaks louder than what's coming out of your mouth, because I determine what I do. You don't determine what I do, but I determine what I do. So these are things that we got to remember. Okay. We determine our own outcome. We are more powerful than we are aware of. Okay. And we just got to start showing it, start taking action up on that. Okay. So remember that. I hope that was all helpful. I am 19 minutes in on this episode. I hope this whole episode was going to be very useful to you. Remember, pick up the Joel Osteen book, because this is where I did my references on this whole episode today. And most likely, giving you heads up, that I'll probably in a future episode will come back to reference a little bit more, because this is an awesome, great, terrific book, y'all. This is a very, very useful, great book. And I'll probably even have this have mentioned this book in my Keke's Talk website, okay, which you are more than welcome to go. So if you want to go to kekecredit.com and scroll all the way down till you see the tab that says Keke's Talk. That's my website. Please click on that website, and I'm starting to add more information over there on that website, so you definitely want to check out that website. I'm gonna get ready to add a community section where you can like click on that community section and just learn a lot of things that I'm talking about, because I'm planning on adding a lot of helpful things to help y'all, to better y'all, and hopefully I would love to get your feedback on all the things that I'm about to get ready to do, okay? And of course, if you feel like I can do a little more, let me know. Or, if you just want to sing your gratitude, your thank yous, then let me know that too. Either way, I'll be grateful, okay? So I'm ending it on this note, and thanks for listening to me. I appreciate it. Also, you can follow me on TikTok. I am now on TikTok, which is my username over there is Keke2282. So definitely go over there, find me over there, follow me. I appreciate the love and support, and I follow back. So I am that person that follow back. So anybody. So anytime anybody follow me, I always hit the follow back button. Okay, so just heads up there. Okay, so definitely if you show me support, I will show you support. Okay, just FYI. Okay, so definitely yeah, you can connect with me over there. I appreciate that. Also, I have my mentorship program, which is still going and is on a huge sale right now. So if you want to learn about how to invest and save your money, multiply your money, to help create financial wealth, then you definitely want to get with me to learn a little bit more about that, because we're having a huge sale right now in my investment academy. All right. So till next time, have a blessed day, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye.